You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
So I can go ahead and give up all this stuff. I don't have ammo for the 9mm anyway. I don't use the bladed gauntlet. Brass knuckles, caravan, cleaners. Oh, I do want the grenades. Hold on. Let me get those back. But I don't know when I'll use them. I'm not going to use the shotgun or the cowboy repeater, I don't think. There's a good chance. I might come to them, but I don't know. Lever action shotgun we're keeping. Pool cue can go away. Those are all for upgrading other items. Rat shotgun, that gun. Okay. This is the stuff we're going to keep then. We're going to give you a few of the doctor bags. I just don't want to be over encumbered like every 30 seconds, so we might as well go ahead and let it go. Let her carry all of it. Pack mules are for a reason. I don't pay their wages for nothing. I don't pay them at all, but that's not the point. Understand your position. I feed you. We're family. And I love you. Let's go. You tell them whatever you have to in order to get them to continue doing exactly what is necessary. I'll take the recipe, but I'll never use it. I'm only mostly for certain of it. Oh, and you've taken... Cook. You were so nice and took so many of the things away from the people that just wanted to live their dear life. And yet you have this beautiful Brahmin here that was so precious to you. And even though you're dead, she will join you in the afterlife. Merely because you deserve to be together. And I know that if it hurts you, it's worth it to me. I'm glad we could see eye to eye, or well, eye to visceral entrails. All of your innards that have become your outards. Glad we're on the same page. Disgusting. Monster. I'm trying to look for other healing items, and I'm not exactly having the best of luck. Oh well. I have enough health. Half health's better than no health. So I don't know where I'm supposed to go though. That is also currently questionable as to exactly where am I supposed to go. Is starting to get sleepy. I need to get something to help wake it up a little bit. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies over here. What gives? Honestly, over here is probably gonna just be a random... Dude, what? Violet. Violet's alive again? Okay. That works for me. And we're just gonna let the grenades do all the heavy lifting. Now they're all dead. Take out the hunting rifle. Where you at, Violet? Oh, there you are. Goodness. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I like the Brahmin meat, don't care. Go ahead and take the doctor's bag, don't care. Nuka-Colas, no worries. I'll eat a rat away and a stim pack. Well then, my aim in Vest is way better than my aim in real life. Well, not in real life, but... Thank you for going down before I died. Another hunting rifle. Psycho. Violet's head. Nothing all mangled up to bits. I'm not going to take the Raider armor. It's just not necessary. Yep, don't worry. Her head and Cook's head are both completely intact at Autry. You ain't got nothing to worry about from me, buddy. Everybody's gonna know exactly who it is whenever they pick it up and look at it. Was always good. Health items and ammo, always good. Another power fist, I'll take it. Veronica, you can't have it. Don't even consider it. It's mine. All mine. Anything in these boxes? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything of value in them. So, yeah, we got that right away back. Good deal. And a stim pack. Incredible. What a spot. So worth coming here. Okay, let's go. Because we're not gonna hang out forever. We're not gonna hang out forever. We gotta get going. No, I don't need to go to... No, it's not Camp McCarran. Oh, wait, yeah, I think it is Camp McCarran. Rather than the Crimson Caravan Company, Camp McCarran. Yeah. I don't know. I can't keep track of everything. I get lost. Okay. At least we were right. Who are you? You're not who I need. You're worthless, garbage, trash, maggot. Get out onto the field and shoot something.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
Yeah. I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list?
Correct.
Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
You know, I'd really prefer it if you'd paid me.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps.
Yay.
That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the third, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after Driver.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, First Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty.
Okay.
It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where is Lieutenant Gorobets?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Oh, got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Thanks, I'll need it. Alright. Talk to you later, buddy. Mr. Beardman. We're gonna go to the sinks inside real quick and heal up. Just to recover health. For the sake of recovering health. Nope. Well, I guess I'm gonna be fast traveling here anyway. Well then. That was like the opposite of what I wanted it to do. Where is Eddie anyway? I don't know where I dropped Eddie off at. Veronica hauling it. Not sure why, but it's not up to me. I don't know. Let me just try to see if I can't find Driver Nafai. That way I can get this mission done. Got 2. Where's the third one? 3. 3 easy kills. You know, you'd still be alive today if you didn't decide it was a good idea to shoot at me. I try to be a sparing person. But if you're the one that makes the wrong move first, you get what you deserve. The gloves come off. The game begins. The real challenge of struggling for life is in your hands at the moment you decided to mess up. And attack me? They do what they do, but it's not always necessary to come in. Yeah. And boom goes the fiends.
Shit. You like the sight of your own blood?
I think that was all of these guys down here. I'm looking for like a water spigot. Something that I can drink out of. That I can get some free. Repair the network. Warning. Yeah. Okay. I can search the fiend through his eyeball. Gross. We're not trying to get involved in all that now. I'm sure there's some people out there that won't mind, but I'm good. I don't want any of that stuff. Why is this a water pump facility and there's like not even a sink? Tell me I can't even drink out of a toilet? I don't want to have zero wish to legitimately do that. But you'd expect there to be the possibility of it at very least. You're not just gonna deny me the ability of it. But yeah, nothing. No way. Nothing's here. Let's carry on. We will carry on our wayward sons into the darkness. Let's go. What's in the dumpster? Some bottle caps. Cool. We'll take it. No reason not to. Yeah, and I don't even see like a water siphon. A pipe. Nothing. There's nothing here. Not okay.
Hey!
Wish my eyesight was better. And I'll still miss. By a lot. But oh well. We still got them, that's all that matters. Still no sinks, still no toilets.
Trouble.
Whoa. Yeah, an absolute monstrosity of the amount of enemies there are.
You like the sight of your own...
Shit.
Darn.
You like the sight of your own blood? Sight of your own blood?
Oh, Veronica is the one doing all the work here. I mean, I'll let her. My accuracy is horrible. There we go. Please tell me his head is intact. Nice. Nice golf driver. Good stuff. Thank you. It's I don't know. It's kind of gruesome to be going around snatching skulls off of people, but if I gotta put in the bounties, then what's necessary is necessary. And if they would have lived an honest lifestyle, it would never have come to this. So, really, they only have themselves to blame. Or maybe their parents. Either way, it sounds like it's not my fault. And they brought it upon themselves. He did a flip. Woo-hoo. And away we go. What's that area over there? Huh. Kind of looks like a mill or a quarry, or a like a mill. It looks like a factory of some kind, like an old school like wood mill, water plant, something. I'm not sure. Go ahead and put the gun away. I don't think we're gonna need it. Yep. Just like looks like an old. Okay, regardless. We're gonna go ahead and head back to Daughtry. Considering that I still have no idea where Peanut is. That dude's just... Oh, hey, there you are. Come here. Hey, flying little... pea in the sky. Follow me. No, don't leave. Oh. You gonna follow me or not? There you go. Now you're finally following me like a good little robot. I knew I could trust you to do what you were
Good to see a friend
expected
of
to
our
do.
government.
Eventually you were gonna be, you know, do what you're supposed to. Fly around, buzz and beep, and play some music. If you're Android, hurry up and make it happen so that Apple can possibly have one made in 5 years. You have to come out with it first so that they can steal your idea. So, hurry up. Chop chop. Okay, it's through this door, I guess.
That'd be the last of them. Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch. No tips on my golf swing. Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Nice. Glad that you could appreciate it, even if it's only a little bit. Is that it, though?
Perimeter's been quiet since you left. The fiends are running scared.
Okay. Well, now that that's done, what about our other quests? What do we have? We could take Eddie to the followers. We can't do anything with the Knights of the Brotherhood of Steel still. Because if I'm not mistaken, our speech is still horrible. It's 80. Probably be good enough. Especially if I had a speech book. If I had a book on speech, it'd probably be the rest of what I need. Ah, yeah, I do have a book on speech. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, between the two of these, the followers would make Eddie, like, healthier. Probably have more storage or something. I don't know. He'd probably go out trying to hug people. But if he's taken care of by the Brotherhood of Steel, that's gotta be, like, offense. That's gotta be straight destruction. So we're gonna go over here. That's fun. Okay, so that's cool. I'm alright with you guys attacking the Scorpions. Alright, can we react?
We heard Veronica talk.
Yeah, okay. 80 out of 95. So... we'll just go ahead and let me die.
Hey!
Go ahead and let me die. Yeah. We'll be on the gravy train. Letting us talk to them. Hurry up now. There's too many problems in this. Why are you all so aggressive? Why do you hate me? What did I do wrong to you? All I did was let Veronica talk to your boss for 5 minutes, and you're all like, hey, we want you dead. That's hardly fair, okay? I mean, I'm okay with whatever opinions you might have about me, but make it make sense. Let me do something wrong. Now, if I walked in there and, like, busted stuff up,
We heard Veronica
there
talking
you
with the
are.
elder. She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
Yeah. Get out of my face.
God. I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have.
Are you still going to travel with me?
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
Cool. Here. Receives the Bonds of Steel perk, substantially increasing her armor. Good. And I got a level up. Nice. So, we'll bring up our speech by 10. And our... guns by 2. Our barter by 5. Works for me. Now, do I have any, like, higher level skills that are, like, gonna be really good? Computer whiz, fail a computer hack? No, I don't care about that. Weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal. Tag skill, gain 15 points right off rip. That's not bad. Purifier, 50% with melee and unarmed weapons. I don't use enough of just straight melee and unarmed. Adamantium skeleton. Robotics, life giver, fast metabolism. Sun is down. But that's only at night, so only half the time I'd benefit. I don't plan on getting my health that low frequently. Misfortune would be pretty cool. Here now is trash. Quick draw. Nope. You ignore an additional 10 points of target's damage threshold. Really perk take purpose. Use guns, using a pistol. It's accuracy and VATS. Run and gun. Huh. No. Nope. Okay. So I'm thinking that we're gonna go ahead and use Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna get well, no, I don't want Fortune Finder either. Why is this so hard for me?
we'll get tag. Just to have it. And we'll add it to barter. We'll bring barter up to 42. That works for me. Should probably talk to McNamara as well. Might be beneficial. I know they're like not happy with me or whatever, but I don't care. Their personal emotion towards me is the least of my concerns. If I got all worked up over every person that didn't like me, I'd have been having a much harder time for a long time now. Water fountain. Okay, this is going to take a minute, but we're going to go ahead and heal up. 0 radiation, costs me no items, no money. Good stuff. So let's go ahead and slurp a derp on this like cafeteria style watering machine for the cheap people that have never been able to afford a Coca-Cola or a Nuka-Cola or sarsaparilla or vodka. I don't know. I'm pretty content with Russian water, but I enjoy beer. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Why does it take so long, though? That's something that I don't appreciate. You could hurry up and drink faster. Even if your, like, stomach's probably gonna burst from all of this hydration. You need your hydration. Drink so much of it, it'll be pouring out your eyes. You know I drank a Nuka-Cola just a little bit ago. Why can't I just fill that up with water and take it with me? It's purified. It's good stuff. But I guess that's why, you know, there's containers all over the place. But, well, I've never seen a Tupperware dish in this game. I assume people in these times had one. I mean, makes sense. Why wouldn't they? Almost there. Take forever to do a simple task. Okay, now we can go. Time to move on. I'm not stealing stuff from you guys until I find your doctor's office, at least. Where's the doctor's office? I believe that I need to talk to that lady too. I assume. That's a horrible assumption to make. But been ladies so far for all the like major doctors. What's over here? Bathrooms. At least it's got the same HP ratio. 2 health per second and 0 radiation. Sounds good to me. Come on, boss. Let me find out where you are. I gotta talk to you. Why did your goons come after me?
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Sure, after you decided to have your
explain our
goons shoot at me.
This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Yep. I'll begin
I'm
looking
glad I can
immediately.
count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface.
Okay.
Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you. Found the missing patrols, or was something... I can spare a little
Hoping
time.
to speak to you on other
What did you want to
matters.
talk about?
Later.
I don't want to talk.
Whoa, what was that, dude? Later. You went full, like, Gollum on me. Well then, dudes. I'm not offended by it or anything, but next thing I know, you're gonna go like, my precious, over every like random hidden technology that I find. So long as your guys don't decide to pull their guns out on me again. Now that I'm at full health, I wouldn't recommend that for their own safety.
You're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems like she can go as she
Veronica's a
pleases.
special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well. And all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Have you tried bringing this up to the Elder yourself?
Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced.
I suppose you'd
I
nominate
would.
yourself.
I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership. I don't know.
propose that.
I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Okay.
You're being watched, so don't get...
And with that, now that we've got the Brotherhood on our side again, and we've got in Camp McCarran taken care of, we're going to call this one an episode, and we'll hop back on here in a little bit and try playing through a little bit more and see if we can get the Brotherhood of Steel missions underway. Until the next one, everybody, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, good night, and bye-bye.